I think I did. Yeah, I thought, I think I did, but I'm not sure. Like a, oh. Sometimes I just do things and I think I did it.
Yeah, it's probably.
Okay, because I'm like you just like, oh, I think I did, but I'm not sure. Hey, Nada. Nice to see you. Hey, Alexis, Lisa, Stephanie, Gabriel. Nice to see you guys. Welcome to our little painting party. I don't know how long we'll be here tonight because I am extremely exhausted, but I was like, I gotta come here and just hang out with you guys for a moment. Yeah, you did miss last night's live. I brought attention to that during last night's live. I was like, where's Nada? You're normally pretty right on these lives. But I mean, I get it. We all have lives. So definitely can be tough to make all the lives. Hey, Sunny girl. Gabriel, what I would recommend is going into Walmart and getting a doll off the shelf and then going to the checkout and telling them you're taking it for free. And see how well that works out for you. If they let you take the doll for free, well, then maybe I'll give you a free doll. They're not going to let you take it for free, though. Unfortunately, nothing in life is free. Hey, JJ's Doll World. You're early to the chat. So I hope everyone... Wait, is today Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Son of a biscuit. I forgot to do my Dress Up Tuesday post in my doll group. Oh my gosh. Oh, I think I need to give up my day to somebody else in my doll group. I'm always managing to forget. I honestly have so much going on. Dang it. Well, maybe I'll make the post when I'm done here. They'll be fine. Oh, well, you'll have to buy one. You can't get things for free. It doesn't matter where you are. Everything costs money. Hey, what are you doing? You think you're going somewhere over there? Working on this little preemies and nails. Angel, what do you want over there? What are you doing? You never scratch at stuff over there. Hi, Tinkle G. Hey, see Sally Run. Okay. Hi, Tammy. These little tiny nail beds. I need to finish the nails on Nada's doll. I finished its hair. Now it's just gotta wait its turn to get its rooted poof.
Who?
Nada's doll.
Oh.
I have to do its little fingernails though. I haven't, I always save the nails for last. Colors of Love Reborn Nursery. Hello. Hey, Holly. I don't know why she wants to go on the other side. You see something over there? Oh, now you're getting your emails? Nice. Hi, Joy Love. Hi, Dino. Hi, Carolina. Carolina. Or Carolina, one of those. Hi, C. Hi, Basketball. Hey, Pixie Mermaid. Yes, silly haha screaming mask. Rainbow cars. Rainbow onesie. Right? Got a little ghost face on. Look at that. She's full of screams. Silent screams. I think it's about the same time here. 10:39. Let's see who we have behind that mask. Ah, a little wobbly head. Ah. Oh, we lost her headband. It's Sally. Look at her. Her hair's a mess. Sally's available on the website. Little cutie. She's on sale. Look at that. She's so sweet. She's such a unique doll. Her kit's been sold out for a very long time. Little cutie. Look at her little ears. Adorable. Colors of Love Reborn Nursery says, oh, thank you. You guys are so sweet. And I'm like, your biggest fan. Love you guys and follow you both on all platforms. Aw, thank you so much. I feel like I feel like I've seen your photo on TikTok. The left hand the left hand up though, who's is whoa. But yeah, she's available on the website. Little cutie. She has really nice blue eyes. They are, they're vintage eyes, I think. I always like to find nice vintage eyes when I can. Like, what all have those eyes seen? Who really knows? Nobody knows what they have seen. Only her eyes know. But yeah, if you want to take her home, we'll leave her where you can see her face. If you want to take her home, she's available on the website. Sweet little Sally. Sweet little baby. Sweet little baby.
She's looking for her mommy or her daddy. And she has a belly plate too. Like half a belly plate, right? I don't know how you would call that one.
It's like a tummy.
Oh, it's a tummy plate.
Just a little tummy. So you can take cute photos of her showing her little newborn tummy.
I shared her link in
Oh, thanks.
the chat.
In the chat. The Mexican boy, yeah, he is done. Did get that one finished. It's pretty cute too. Right now his eyes are gluing and drying in his head.
something? You need more water?
No.
Is your chat working?
I don't know, to be honest.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I know.
Is that why you looked at me here?
Yeah.
You have a fan blowing over there by your face?
No.
That'll help.
No, I didn't look over there for that reason. I'm trying to see something. I can't. Yeah, I can't see any of that stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, you can...
I'm not ignoring you guys in the chat. I can't see the chat. My chat,
You
for
can
some
ask
reason.
me, you know. You can...
I know, but sometimes I ask and
You
it's
can
not
tell me.
frozen on my. It's not really frozen.
You
Nobody's
can tell me,
chatting.
like, hey, can I use your phone?
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not ignoring you guys. I just my chat freezes for some reason. I don't know why. It's like the most annoying thing that they do. But
Yeah,
yeah.
because you just got started.
Yeah, I know it never freezes this early. It usually is around an hour mark if it's gonna freeze. But it did just freeze. Okay. Hey, Reborn Diaries. Let's see. You like the Labubu's Pokey 3D Master? Okay, now I can see the chat. I hate that it freezes like that. Thanks, Nana Hillen. Hey, Missy Mac. You got your pre-week today? That's fun.
Oh, I was wondering, Carol, if your baby had arrived yet. He is such a sweet baby. Babe, you can ask me. Oh, sorry, guys.
I'm not. Okay. I had to grab something really quick. Let's see. Colors of Love that says, did you finish the last layer on my silicone? No. I need to do that and I will. I've been waiting for, I was waiting for my arm to be better, and which it is almost better. It's just, I had it reset yesterday and it's stuck in place, which is good. But my muscles and ligaments are all sore right now. So hopefully by next week I will be able to do the final layer on that one. Oh,
Carol
gosh.
says that the freebie that she bought from you is amazing.
Thanks, Carol. Yeah, hi, I've been working on that silicone for a long time. Not really. I mean, it's been sitting there. And I'll occasionally go work on it. But I don't like to rush stuff like that because, well, with silicone, if you mess it up, I mean, oh my god. It's a nightmare to remove the paint. And honestly, if I had to remove the paint on this silicone, it would rip to pieces. The silicone is so delicate. I'm actually, I like, oh my gosh, I bought this silicone doll kit from a sculptor, but they've made the silicone way too soft. And so the silicone actually tears really easily. Super easy. Like just putting in the eye sockets tear. And I have to fix them. And so, and I think she has like part of her fingers are like this and it ripped. Like it's so delicate. I've never seen silicone tear so easily. So I'm kind of, it's gonna be an interesting thing with changing her. I'll have to be super, I'm already careful enough with silicones, but this one I'm gonna have to be crazy, ridiculous careful. But yeah. I like the sculptor's work a lot, but I just don't know if I would buy another kit because they're so fragile unless she changes something with her silicone. It's super fragile. Um, but like the manufactured silicones are really nice, and I'm working on a twin A one, and it's painting fantastically. So I need to finish up that one. Yeah, some of the silicones move too floppy. You're right. This one she has leg and armatures, so it doesn't move unrealistically like most silicones do. So she moves really nice. And it has an open mouth and stuff. It's not a drinking weight. But the silicone though, that it's just too, I don't know if it's too, I don't know what it is, but it tears super easily. It's not normal, that's for sure. And you know what, honestly, I'm not going to be the one to tell the sculptor. I just don't have time to try to correct them. It's not my gig. They can learn from somebody else that buys it, and that person will probably rip them a new one. I'll politely tell him, hey, your product is too thin. You should work on the making it a little bit more durable. But I just don't have time to help them out anymore. The factory silicone is really nice. Really nice. On those. The only problem is certain, like the Ivita ones, I wouldn't. The Ivita ones leach a thinner. And so what's going to happen with that and painting those ones is they're going to eventually bubble up and the paint's going to come off because of the thinner it leaches. But these other ones that I've gotten like for free to review from companies, they don't have that problem where they're leaching a thinner. You know, like when you get the ones from Ivita, there's always this oil spot on the box. That's not good. And so that tells you that there was thinner added into the silicone to stretch the silicone. And so that just, the longevity of the silicone lasting is not long because of the thinner. Eventually it will break apart. Hey, Nana Hillen. Hey, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. But yeah, I do like some of the manufactured silicones, just not the ones directly from Ivita. And so I have a twin A I'm painting, and it's really nice. I like it a lot. I have a few silicones that I was sent to review, and I eventually want to paint them all one day. I just have to find, I just gotta get a better place to paint them. I don't really have much room. And you know, silicone, it takes, like, you need some room. Hi, Simply Dolls. You had a silicone from Romy Stridham. I've seen Romy's work in person. She makes nice silicone, but I don't personally like her dolls. I was always so thankful after I saw her work in person. I was like, I'm so glad I never tried to win one of you on eBay. She does really nice sculpting. That's the one thing I like about them is her sculpting. We have a Romy reborn kit that we're gonna be. I don't know if it's in this box of kits I just got. I just got a box of kits. I don't know if it's in that box of kits or if it's on my next order. I just got 9 kits in the mail today. I haven't even opened it yet. I want to. I was going to make like a shorts with it or reels. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm going to make a short with it so you guys will see it. Yeah, I got 9 kits in the mail today. And then I have 6 more on the way. That'll be the last one. Oh, and Reborn Diaries, if you're in here, I saw you'd message me back. I will check that hopefully before I go to bed. And thank you so much again. I cannot express that enough. Nothing absorbs into the vinyl. That's a misconception right there. The paint is just on the vinyl. You can take acetone and remove it easily. If it absorbed into the vinyl, acetone wouldn't remove it. The difference between silicone and vinyl is silicone, you're limited with how many layers you do of paint. Yes, because if you do too many layers of paint, then the paint gets too thick, no matter how thin you try to do it. It gets too thick and it starts causing dips into the paint. It starts doing this weird effect. Reborn work, you can do countless layers. With Genesis, you can't do it with acrylic. But with Genesis, you can do so many different layers, which allows you to achieve, paint-wise, a more realistic look. Silicone, because of the way they move, it adds to the realism. It's weird. So you put less work into a silicone, but you get a really cool looking look. Now, if you a cool realistic look, but if you have a silicone and a reborn next to each other, ones that are done well, the reborn will always look far more realistic than the silicone, painting wise. So, that's the difference. A lot of people do think that the paint absorbs into the vinyl, but the vinyl is not porous. It's not a porous surface, so it doesn't absorb the paint. It just sets nicely on top of it, and you bake it to stay on top of it. And then if you ever need to remove it, well, acetone will take it off quicker than you can. Quicker than quick. Oh, man. So I try to keep the acetone bottle away, because one time I had it splash on my doll that I had done. And I was like, please don't take the paint off. And I just tapped it like this, and all the paint came off in that area. And I was like, ugh. I was hoping you wouldn't take the paint off. But that's what I get for having that acetone bottle near my stuff. I had to learn the hard way. Yeah, Romy's doll. I saw the $16,000 silicone doll in person, and I would have been upset to get it. Her silicone is, it has a very ghost undertone. Though I saw that doll, it's almost like it's see-through. She does really good photo work, which makes the dolls look better than what they are in person. Like, again, her sculpting is wicked. And her rooting is nice. I mean, I haven't seen it today, but back then it was nice for the times. But in person, I was actually kind of shocked to be like, this is a Romy doll. I was actually right there with Romy because she was there. And I was like, oh my God, I've always wanted one of these, but I don't want one of these. I mean, the silicone, the sculpting is nice. I like her sculpting. So I know, I think if she sold kits, it would be amazing. I can't remember if she did way back when, but yeah, I was not impressed at all. And I was like, oh God. She does beautiful sculpting though. And that was like the only, her dolls didn't bid that high ever again. Stitch Lover, I'm good. How are you? Before I would pay that much for one doll, I would get a few from Stephanie and Jackie. Yeah, if you have dolls from me and then you go get a doll like that, you're not going to like the realism in the silicone. You'll like how they move, but the artwork, it just can't compare to what I create. I do a really in-depth painting. So that's how I started making a prototype silicone dolls, is because they loved how I did my reborn work. And one time I just picked up a silicone that my friend brought over. She gave me some paints and I painted it, and it turned out really nice, as I painted it very similar to how I do my reborn work. And then I just started making a bunch of prototype silicones. So I do put a pretty good amount into my silicone work. I do as much as the silicone will allow me. I try to push the limits. The one thing I wish I knew how to do is paint eyebrows in silicone. I don't know how to paint eyebrows in general, but I would like the doll that I'm working on to have eyebrows, and I'm just kind of stuck with not knowing how to paint eyebrows. And honestly, I don't want to experiment how to paint eyebrows on my doll, because I don't want to ruin it. Oh, I see so many eyebrows painted by silicone artists, and I'm like, oh my god, I wish you would have just left the eyebrows off, because that's all I can see is eyebrows for 25 days. And I want to be able to paint them, but oh man. Maybe I should just practice like painting eyebrows on paper and see if I can pull it off, and then try to paint them. I can't do Prisma pencils on silicone, it just won't stay. Problems. Problems. But yeah. That's where I am with that. But yeah, this doll over here is available for sale. Oh yeah, Sally has beautiful eyebrows. I wish I could do that. I do great eyebrows, but I don't know how to paint them. I do Prisma pencil. So I can't do Prisma pencil on silicone. Just do it and you'll surprise yourself how great the eyebrows turn out. Now I'm not going to even try it. I want to though one day. I just don't have time. Yeah, well, you know this. The factory silicones actually... The factory made silicone eyebrows actually have better eyebrows than I see the silicone... a lot of the silicone painters painting. But yeah. One day I will attempt it. But I do pencil eyebrow on my reborns and I don't paint them. It just... The pencil's beautiful. Hi, Emma. I love your big Labubu. Thanks. I like it too. It's a lot of fun. I got it from Pop Mart. You can dress it even. We have not gone looking for his clothes. This actually is my favorite thing that it's wearing. This little skeleton shirt. So freaking cute. It's one of my... I like this one the best out of all of them. I'm gonna get a Zimomo one day. But now that I got the big one, I don't even want the small ones anymore. I'm like, oh my gosh. You complete everything. I love that its eyes move. They're so cute. Yeah, rooting eyebrows is crazy too. I think Jackie rooted eyebrows once. Did you root eyebrows once? I feel like
Probably.
you might have.
I feel like I vaguely remember doing that.
This baby's available on the website. Of course, not with the scream mask, the ghost face mask. There's little Sally. There's little Sally. She says, "See Sally run." She can only run one leg because I gotta hold her. "See Sally run, we're running."
See Sally run.
Hello guys. So she's available on the website, those looking for a new reborn to add to your collection. Keep the babies for the big one. Don't split up the family. I'm not splitting them up. They're over there. You just can't see. They're in their area over there. Chilling. See, there they are. Right over there. Little cuties. Little cuties. Dolores, she's available on the website. Okay, we did mottling everywhere. Sorry if I miss your guys' comments. I'm not looking at the phone all the time. But I do try my best. To try my best to check my comments. But sometimes I just miss it. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow's gonna be Wednesday. Oh, Wednesday. Have you guys watched the Wednesday show? We haven't watched it. Okay. He's cute. Now you're making me want a Labubu. I'm going there after this. Yeah, go to Pop Mart. Now they have them available on the TikTok shop all the time for Pop Mart. After they lost that $13 billion in sales, they're like, now we're going to make them available so people will stop buying Lafufus. Clearly, they didn't protect their intellectual property while manufacturing in their own countries. But I like how they have them available all the time. You love the Addams Family? You love the movies or you love the Wednesday show? I like the Addams Family. But I'm just like, I don't know if I will like the Wednesday show because I like the characters from the 90s Addams Family. The movies? Yeah, see, I like the movies. Heather says, my Friday tomorrow, kind of. Kind of. What is kind of? Yeah, I have a feeling I wouldn't like the Wednesday show. But I don't know. We'll have to check it out one day. Hey, Bonnie. Oh. This baby's finally getting closer to being done. Well, I mean, should we say it's skin tone painting being done, because then after that I'm gonna have to paint its hair. had no idea that that was the kid from Goonies. That's funny. Well, I learned something today too. Jackie's listing some we're listing some stuff from our collection available on the website. We just don't have enough room here, so we've decided to share things with you guys. So if you keep an eye on the website, you're going to start to see some different stuff. I may even possibly list some clothes for sale from my collection. It's just we are very, very limited on space here. And it's just, it's getting overwhelming and chaotic. So we're going to be letting go things that we just that we can do without. So yeah, so you'll want to keep an eye on the website, especially if you're looking for vintage dolls, because right now we're listing vintage dolls. Heather says, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Girl, don't do it, girl. I'm so excited. Me and my mom, we do talk. She reached out to me before my birthday, so we've been chatting. And actually, I saw her like a year ago in the mountains once. So she makes monster dolls, and I really want just something of her artwork. I know monster dolls really aren't my thing, but we have a monster baby on the way. And he is pretty freaking creepy. My brother says they're even more creepy in person. He loves them. So, yeah. So we're going to have a new critter joining our collection. Gonna have ourselves an alternative baby on our channel. But she does have a couple of them available on Etsy. And they're really good prices. Like, they're really nice prices. So if you're looking for a pretty cool monster baby, you definitely want to check out her Etsy page. If you message me like on my website or wherever you know me on social media and you need a link to her Etsy page, I can get it to you. But yeah, he's cute in his own way. I don't know what I'm gonna name him, but he just looks like he needs a lot of hugs. Hey, Paprika. Heather says, exciting. I shared it on my TikTok, Heather. I didn't want to send it to you in case you already saw it, but. And Tamoriel says, perfect time for a monster baby, right? Yeah, I believe. I don't know. I think she said he was shipping tomorrow, but I think I got a notice today. Maybe she printed the shipping label today. I don't know. But yeah.
I don't think she has a printer. She probably did ship it and put the tracking number in.
I didn't go and check to see. I just got like this email and I didn't go any further than the email. Hey, Maria. Haven't been on TikTok like scrolling wise today. Oh. I put the video up yesterday. But yeah, it was like with that, I show a little photo of video and it's like, girl, don't do it, girl. Girl, it's not worth it. Don't do it. And then it's like, I did it. Hey, Zyra. She was so excited. I didn't even tell her I bought it. And then I get a message from her. She was so excited. And my brother was so excited when I told him that I bought one of her dolls.
I know someone who's not so excited. I'm kidding. What?
Wait, that's just there. I don't know who wouldn't be excited. Except for a hater.
Exactly.
A hater wouldn't be excited.
And that's what I was referring to.
I do have haters just like to be miserable. One day I hope that the haters wake up and enjoy life. Especially their life. With as much time as they invest into my life, I don't even know how they have a life. I'm like, dang. You guys are busy. Like, how do you have enough time to function in your own life? I don't know why it put Nada in timeout and I had to show her message. It's so weird. It's
Nada, what did you do?
She just said love the skinny leg. But I have been seeing I guess it's AI or something, but I've been seeing it holding messages.
That sounds like AI.
And I'm like, why is it holding a message and I'll click on it? And it's like a person who's been in the chat just chatting it up.
They're like, you've talked too much. We're timing you out.
Yeah, when I get off the phone, when I get off of here, I do go bake the dolls, or I'll put them in the oven tomorrow.
Guys, this is one of the vintage dolls that's available on the website. Just wanted to show you guys. See, she's like brand new, but she's not brand new, right? Because she's not in the box. But look at her. She was in our collection. Look at her little shoes.
She's cute.
So this is an example of one of the dolls. Her hat is still like sewn to her. Her hair is in amazing condition.
There's a couple dolls from that line of dolls.
Really blue eyes. Well, she's the first one. So far, I only have two on the website. This one and a Madame Alexander. Look at her. She's a Baby So Beautiful from 1995.
I'm just sure I keep smelling powder. I'm like, is it that dog?
I just ate a pumpkin cookie. You're probably smelling my breath.
It doesn't smell like pumpkin. But
oh, what do you mean powder?
It smells like powder, baby powder. I don't know. It's weird.
But
those cookies don't smell like pumpkin, though.
Do they like her?
Do they like her? I don't know. I think there's a couple. Yeah, some people said she's cute. Colors of Love says yes, it's very true. And they're so worried about what we're doing, but yet they're in such disgust over our lives. And then they put so much energy to us. You know, they do. And then they wonder why they don't get sales. And it's like, well, have you checked your negative vibe? You're not going to get sales with a negative attitude. And when you're trying to bring down somebody else. I mean, you know what's the sad thing is these people don't understand how the world works. When you try to bring down somebody else, you ultimately end up screwing yourself over. Because the karmatic energy just comes back and plays right back at you. You know, even like people that you're not fond of, you're never supposed to wish ill things towards them or wish the destruction of them, because the world, well, your tongue is a double-edged sword. So what you put out there is what you're going to get. So if you're wishing somebody not to have sales, or you're wishing for them to tank, they don't tank. It comes back to you 10 times full. And you're like, and you can't figure out what you did. Well, you were out there being mean and hateful. And guess what? This world does not like that. Heather says, I want a My Beautiful Newborn. I don't know what the heck kind of doll that is, Heather. And I don't appreciate you trying to introduce me into a new doll yet.
I don't remember the one she shared that she got on eBay, like the big ear.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember what doll that is. So I can... Heather, I need you to send me information on that doll again so I can put one on my watch list. Trying to give this preemie doll, like, ultra fine tipping. Because they have nail tipping, but it's very, very tiny, almost translucent. So I'm trying to have these nails very subtle. It's very interesting, that show on Netflix. I haven't seen it. I haven't even heard about it. I mean, I don't keep up with stuff though. I don't know what it was called. It was Ed Gein, I think.
About Ed Gein.
Yeah. Pixie says, what's your and Jackie's all-time favorite old school kit? Well, Jackie can bring me my baby. She disappeared so I could display this baby. But my favorite baby, oh my gosh, my favorite all-time kit. This is Jackie's. Sally.
No.
It's not your favorite all-time kit? Old kit?
No.
What's your favorite old kit?
I have quite a few, but...
Yeah, we have quite a few, but that's one of her favorite kits. At least I thought it was her favorite all-time kit.
No. I don't have an all-time favorite because there's a lot of cute ones.
Well, if I had to sell all my dolls, this would be the doll I kept. The one she's bringing.
I have a lot of favorite kits, and I've come to realize that a lot of it came down to the vinyl because I like Romeo by Natalie Blick.
Oh.
German vinyl. I like Pebbles by Lillian Breedville. Again, I think that might be, is it German vinyl? I don't know. Her vinyl's different.
She's China. And that's why they're remaking her.
Are they remaking her?
Yeah, you can get, oh, who, Pebbles?
Yeah.
No, I thought you said Penny by Natalie Blick.
Nope.
Pebbles is not a German vinyl. She's a China vinyl. She's her vinyl is like...
Yeah, now that you're saying that,
yeah.
I remember that.
This is my all-time favorite. I have quite a few. Hi, Crystal. Have quite a few. But this one is my, like, if I had to sell my dolls and only could keep one, this would be the one I keep. The one. If you can't see me, Lisa, you might want to refresh your browser. I can see myself in Jackie's phone.
I also like, this one has funny hands, but I also really like Andy by Linda Murray.
That one is a German vinyl. It has funny hands. It just has closed little hands, doesn't it?
Yeah, but they're just...
Oh, they're kind of like short fingers or
they're
something.
kind of look like this, actually. It's like, it looks a lot like this.
Hey, is that a doll kit I'm working on?
Yeah.
Shoot. Oh, I think it needs to be baked. I think that's why I put it over there. I forgot about that. Oh, MG, I'm full on squilling like a girl. Oh, over this one over here. Isn't she precious? Oh my gosh. Yeah. She's my favorite version of Sorsha that I've ever made. Oh my goodness. She's so cute, but yet her sculptor's a giant toddler. It's a shame. I hope one day she grows up. Heather says, Santa pick, good luck fighting the urge. I gotta get some money, so I will sit back and fight that urge. That's Sorsha. The kit is Sorsha. She came out in 2013. She's been sold out for a long time. She sold out, I think, almost pretty much immediately when she was released. She's so cute. Okay. Oh yeah, I already got paint on that, so come over here. We're working on this primrose. That'll be another one that's going to be available on the website once it's done. Nothing sinister going on here, Michael. The only thing sinister is what's inside your head. Often people's comments tell on themselves. I've made many twins. I've made a lot of, quite a few twins. I have a set of twins I want to make I actually almost started one tonight, and I was like, I'm not gonna sell you as twins. But I don't know. They're small preemies. They're cute. A good stroller brand. I mean, I think you should anything. Any brand is good. You just got to get what you like. I like. I have a Graco traveling one where you just put the car seat on there. I like that setup the best. I don't actually like really use the stroller, so I just buy the traveler part and I just pop that little car seat on there. I like that a lot. And they whip around really well. Like they're easy to maneuver and they fit in small spaces. Yeah, it's very convenient. Like you can leave the traveling part in your trunk. It doesn't take up too much space. Not it takes up a little bit, but not too much. Like I've bought those traveler sets where it's got the stroller and the car seat, and I just never use the stroller. One reason is a lot of strollers are forward facing when they come in that little combo, and I don't like attention. And so when they're in the stroller and if it's forward facing, well, a lot of people can start to catch on that it's a doll because it's just sitting there like stiff as a board and doesn't move or anything. So I only like to share the dolls when I know it's a situation that it's going to be a good situation. I've never had any bad interactions in person, but I also just don't go shoving my doll into everybody's face. Yeah, that's what I like about the little car seat apparatus I have, because it faces me, and then I can just take the car seat off and use it in the house. My dolls sit in it in the house too, just on display. It's super easy. That's the thing I have used the most, and I've owned like a lot of stroller sets, and this one I've used the most. And like they're very compact and they fit well in the stores. Honestly, like I don't even put the doll in the shopping cart anymore. I just take it and Jackie will have the shopping cart and I just have the doll in the stroller, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a lot better for me. It's just worked out a lot better. And I do have like vintage strollers, like an 80s Graco and a 90s Graco. I love having those on hand. Do I take them out? No. I mean, I might take them out in front of my house to record like a little video of the dolls in there. Which I should probably do that before the snow comes. Or it's too cold. Just go record. I haven't recorded my vintage strollers in a long time. They're so hard to push, some of them. But I love how they do their rear facing. You just move the handle. It's so nice. I wish Graco would still did that. I mean, I weight the dolls like a newborn is 4 or 5 pounds. It's dead weight. Also, so like you kind of just weight it appropriately to how the doll is. Like the pickle, 6-7 pounds is perfect, because like if you fill her leg up all the way with glass beads, she's gonna be really bottom heavy. So like you really should be putting the glass beads to right here. You just kind of have to gauge it per doll. Like some people are like, I want my newborn to be 7 pounds, 8 pounds, and I'm like, this is not a real baby. It's dead weight. It works a whole lot different. So dead weight is so different than live weight. You know, you have muscles and ligaments holding you up. Like, I just tell people, compare it to this. Like, go pick up a bag of potatoes. Like, if you have it like that, that's what you're gonna feel. And you don't want it like that. It's just way too heavy. And I always weight the dolls that the Duna on AliExpress I think is a good idea. I saw a real Duna in TJ Maxx. Oh, I wish I would have had the money for it. But it was also red, so it's kind of like, off-putting color. But if I was going to buy a stroller, I would definitely buy a Duna. And I think the AliExpress version of the Duna is pretty much the same. Looks the same. There's people on TikTok that have those. And I really like that share them. So you could find more information. Sounds like Bob's Burgers on.
It was another song that was playing. It wasn't this one. But it did kind of sound like it.
Oh, really? I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. Yeah. I could play it again.
I could play it again. Play it again. Play it again.
Now it's frozen.
And it's half the price. Yeah, it is half the price. Oh, I guess so. Kind of sound like them.
Now we're going to listen to it again. Something that like Gene would play with his band. I assume.
We haven't listened to Bob Burgers in a while.
No, we haven't.
Have I ever accidentally burned a baby? No. No, I have not. I did once have someone who I used to pay to paint my doll's hair. And it was a rare kit, and she melted its head. She was able to salvage it. She stuffed it with polyfill, but it had a misshapen head. Thankfully I use a new wave oven, so it pretty much shuts off when it's done. You know, I haven't had any issues with them. I pay a lot of attention to them. So if I notice they start running too hot, I start going, okay, you might be starting to go out. So I swap it out. I always have quite a few of them on hand. But yeah, if it starts making weird sounds, because they will, you'll start to eventually hear the fan a little bit more than you should. I'm like, we should probably swap you out for a new one. So, I think on any given time I have about 3 new waves. 1 that I'm using and 2 that are backups. So I'm always buying them. I get them at the Goodwill or any thrift store. But I'll never pay more than $15 for it at the store. So if they're marked $25, no, I'm not buying it. But yeah, you can find them pretty good deals at the thrift store. $25 is a good deal for a new wave, but I don't typically need it at that moment, and I know that I will find it cheaper, so I just wait around. And when I see one cheaper, if I see one $15.99, I'm generally gonna be taking it home, even if I don't need it, because I'm like, I will need you one day. We've probably over time gone through like 20 of them. Doesn't matter if the cook layer and you have to wait until it's cooled down. You don't want to $10 is a great deal. You don't want to paint it when it's hot because the paint will stick. And if it's too dark, well, you're screwed. There's no coming back from that. So, yeah, you always want to make sure they've cooled down. They could be, like, barely warm. That's fine, but, yeah, you should just wait till it's cooled down. I did that once, so I'm just speaking from experience. I was young in my painting days. I thought, why do I need this to cool down? Shh. If I do it while it's hot, this might be a faster process. Yeah, it ruined that doll. Looked like a clown. It was not good. Have a good night, Bonnie. You're lucky I've never seen a Goodwill in Tracy. Not far from your old... Yeah, I know where Tracy is. So the Goodwills down there, they generally sell them for $25.99. Where you want to go for a Goodwill there is, and Wednesday's like a good day to go thrifting in Fresno. So you can go to Neighborhood Market.
Who's that?
Pixie Mermaid.
She lives in Fresno?
Mm-hmm. Tracy. She lives in Tracy. So you can go to Neighborhood Market. You can go to Mission Thrift. You can go to...
The Goodwill on Shaw is where we found them.
The New Waves?
Yeah.
But they're generally like $25. So yeah, the Goodwill on Shaw.
Got good prices.
Sometimes you can find them, but you will find them marked up. It just depends upon what employee does it.
But I don't know.
What are those thrift stores that we... City Thrift is a good one. Is it City Thrift or Thrift City?
Mm-hmm.
Thrift City. What's that other one not near that one?
Jeez.
What was that one called?
Maybe not. I don't know. You have my phone.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. Hey, Busy Beth. I remember what that one's called. Oh, and Valley Thrift. You could check out Valley Thrift. There's a lot of thrift stores in Fresno that are not corporate owned. So you can get really better deals. Amvets, yes. Amvets is close to Thrift City. Literally on the same street, just a couple blocks down from each other. They are on the outskirts from where I lived. As I lived on Herndon in 99, so it was about 25 minutes from there to get to those two ones, but they were worth it.
But Mission Thrift is really expensive.
Yeah,
for the most part.
Mission Thrift is really expensive for the most part, but you can find good deals there sometimes. I mean, I have found some vintage stuff there. And Neighborhood Thrift is good. Valley Thrift, so there's two Valley Thrifts. But yeah. Oh my gosh. Everything though in California is just expensive.
Look at this.
Things that just make people look crazy. It's too funny. It's quite a few people in there. Okay, guys. Well, I'm happy I got to come on here this long to paint. I was so tired, but we got some work done. Tomorrow we have a video premiering at 11 o'clock in the morning. You can join me in the live chat there. That video is a lot of fun. We've got thrifting, reactions, a haul, night routine, a whole lot in one. Oh my gosh. So I'll see you guys there. Thanks so much for hanging out with all of us. I hope you guys have a good evening. And we'll be back soon. Bye, guys.